Of course I did camp here. Looks like there's even more storm building up over on the horizon. There's also the early pinks and purples of a beautiful sunrise. Yeah, so in the last journal I was wondering whether I was going to camp here. There was a storm building up almost 360 degrees around me, and I was in the center. So I decided like maybe this like structure, this abandoned building was here for a reason. Like I was brought here to be kept safe from the hectic storm. So yeah, I decided to like set up camp underneath the actual roof instead of like trying to rig a tarp up to some trees in a random campsite and have it blow away on me in the middle of a storm. Also, my little hypothesis about the flies go just disappear right before shit gets real. Like if there's a storm coming, there'll be no flies. So that's like a really cool thing to know, because sometimes, like the other night, I didn't have any indication. There weren't like clouds in the sky or anything. It was clear. I was looking at the stars. I was thinking, this is fucking brilliant. And then I dozed off for like 5 minutes and this whole thing blew through. So, but the flies were gone. The flies knew it was coming. Obviously, there's not going to be a storm for a little while now because I'm covered in flies again. I don't know if it's like I'm smelling worse and worse, or I'm just getting deeper and deeper into the area where just heaps of flies live. Like as you go more into the country, there's more flies. Don't know what the correlation is, whether it's how bad I smell or how many flies there actually are. But yeah, the storm last night, it was fucking cool. I filmed some of it on my phone. It's not like the best quality. I tried to take some, I actually got my DSLR out of the car and tried to take some photos, and I took some, like just left my camera on full auto, and it was doing half a second exposure, which means the shutter was staying open for reasonably longer than a normal photograph. And what the result was you could see the night sky, like if you've ever seen people take slow shutter pictures of the night sky. I've done it. It's on my Instagram. So it was kind of like a mixture of that. So you could see all the stars really clearly, and the sky was like a blue color, but also the clouds were all lit up with lightning. It looked like there was like glowing orbs of light, like illuminating the horizon of clouds, because it was constant lightning. And then the night sky was above like these glowing clouds. It's like really weird. I don't know if they're like pictures that like actually will look good when I put them on a bigger screen and I like see what I ended up actually capturing. But like the lightning show itself, it was like all the way around. Any direction I was looking was just like constant, like strobe light level lightning, and like real clear bolts, and like just all over the whole sky was just, it was lit up. It was like nothing I've ever seen in my life. I was actually thinking like maybe this is like the best storm that has ever happened. But then I was like, that's why people love storms and they go around chasing storms to get photos of like that perfect bolt of lightning or whatever. And I also, when I was taking the photos, I was like, man, those like storm photographers who get those shots, they're not as skilled as I thought. Like, because I'm thinking like one lightning strike every couple of minutes or something, and you just got to be at the right time. But I could literally just sit there and keep pressing the shutter button, and every single photo, I'd get a photo of lightning. It was fucking cool. Like, yeah. And so, like, that was all around me. I was like, that was kind of a metaphor as well, watching all of the energy moving and the change around me, but it wasn't affecting me. I wasn't, because I was in the center of it, which was really weird. Yeah, I was just observing as the world was changing, as the landscape was changing. And I think by the end of it all I copped was wind, and I don't think it rained or there was lightning here or anything. It was all around. So it'd be interesting to see, like as I go further east, if there's actually some water holes that have been filled up, or what has occurred as a result of this rain or this storm. Maybe there was no rain. Maybe it was just a huge electrical show. It was cool though. It's cooler this morning too. Like, it's a lot cooler than it's been in the mornings, and it's good because you can probably see like the heat is really getting to me. Like, my eyes are feeling a bit heavy, my lips are dry, my mouth is even dry no matter how much water I drink. And the ice and esky that I bought yesterday at Tennant Creek is melted. So like it won't be cold by the end of today, so gonna have to get some more water too, because I've been drinking like maybe double water. Like, even though, like I said, I drank twice as much water, and when I was at Barkley yesterday, I was playing a few games of pool with the locals, and they have, like, because it's a bar, they have to have free water, so I was just chugging their water too. So I'm still like parched. Yeah, and there's no fruit left. I guess like when I was eating heaps of fruit, I didn't need to drink as much water, but I'm out of fruit now. I'm pretty sure an apple out here would cost like fucking $50. It's time to get a move on, eh? Yeah, I'm definitely like not gonna. Oh, I don't know. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get there. I'm just gonna get to the good bit. But then I see things like this, and I stop. Like I keep stopping, which is good. I want it to be a journey. I want it to be a quest. I want it to take time. I don't want to just like drive non-stop across Australia and get there in like 2 days or 3 days. That would be dumb. That's how I ended. That's how I sort of got to Darwin. I think I did it in like 3 days because I lost all my shit. So I was like looking for a camping store to buy a swag, and by the time I got to a place that had shops, um, I was so close to my destination that I just kept going, and then I set up home base at my sister's place for a few days and reorganized myself. And they knew where all the shops were, and my sister was even like a member at one of the camping stores, so I got like huge discounts, and it was awesome. Oh. Little update: there was a hectic storm. It was brilliant. I camped at the creepy place that looks like it's in a horror movie. Just in case you were wondering. Now you know. Click the like button for me, leave your comments down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Just reminding anybody who wants to, because it's really helpful for the growth of a YouTube channel when there's interaction. I'll see you shortly.